India Today's Gaurav Sawant has been reporting relentlessly from northern Israel, a place which is being constantly targeted by the Hezbollah militants. Take a look at this report.
I'm currently in Akko in the northern part of Israel. This is about an hour's drive from Haifa in northern Israel, and this is one of the worst impacted areas. Whether it's Galil a little ahead or Metula, these are areas that are directly in the line of Hezbollah fire. Rocket attacks have happened just a short while back, and if you look all around, this place is virtually abandoned. A very, very bustling tourist town. This is virtually abandoned. This, of course, is the Arab quarter here. There are some men, of course, who are still staying behind. Most of the women and children have been sent to a safer area. The men are staying behind so that they can look after their property. They can look after this area. This, if you looked right behind me, this is the lighthouse of Akko. This is the Mediterranean Sea just behind me. And just beyond, as the crow flies, barely 6 to 8 kilometers as the crow flies, is the area where the Lebanese forces in southern Lebanon are targeting this area. So we're directly in the line of Lebanese fire, and with me right now is Shlomi Haskell. And Mr. Haskell, if I may, Mr. Haskell is somebody who lives here in Haifa, has been living here for quite some time. He's a former Israeli Navy officer. So what can you tell me about the current situation here?
Now the situation, it's very bad. All the people stay at home, don't go outside. Actually, Saturday morning, hundreds of people go to restaurant and traveling. Nobody here. The street and the road, it's empty.
How?
5-7 kilometers from here, northern from here, it's a Lebanon border between. This is the border between Israel and Lebanon. We're gonna be there in a few minutes. Then we'll see what happens.
And the situation here also remains very tense.
Very, yeah.
People are leaving their homes and going to safer areas.
Yeah, it doesn't go outside at all.
So that's the situation right now. People are leaving this area. They're going to safer areas. If you look around, it's a very beautiful touristy part of Israel. It's an ancient city. Haifa, anyway, as you know, is a historic city. India and Haifa have a First World War connection. We'll talk about that in greater detail subsequently. But right now, there's clear and present danger of an addition of more missile strikes that are likely to take place in this area as Israel intensifies its operations against Lebanon, against Hezbollah in southern Lebanon. Right behind me is a military police checkpoint near Akziv in Rosh Nikra area, and Rosh Nikra is the northernmost tip of Israel, beyond which is Lebanon, and this is where India Today is reporting from ground zero. The heart of tension between Israel and Lebanon right now begins from this area, and let me once again try and explain how important this area is right now. Israeli forces are moving in from this area. As you see beyond this checkpoint, you have some military vehicles that are parked here, and beyond this is a military area. No civilians can go beyond this point. From there, forces are now making inroads into southern Lebanon, trying to secure this flank from the Hezbollah terrorists. This is how sensitive this area is, where we are reporting from the northernmost tip of Israel, from where operations against Lebanon are currently being undertaken. The situation here remains extremely tense. All the way from here down to Haifa, this entire belt is in the line of Hezbollah rocket and missile fire. And even as we speak, as you see behind me, there are multiple military vehicles that are going towards the border area. And because it's a sensitive military zone, we are told you should leave this place as quickly as possible, because this is the time that rocket attacks usually begin. Mr. Haskell, how sensitive is the area where we are right now?
Now we are staying no more than 3 kilometers from the northern point. After that, it's the border between Lebanon and Israel. Actually, you see it's very quietly, nobody here. The road is empty. The military parent, they won't let us go more than that. And we stop here. We try to see the view from there, but we cannot go there. Right?
And right now, when we look at this area, why this becomes very sensitive? Because it's from there that Hezbollah is firing its rockets. The rockets are even falling where you and I are standing right now. So I was told
it can happen.
Anytime anything can happen. I was told by the army that you wear your bulletproof jacket immediately. We are barely a couple of kilometers away from the Israel-Lebanon border in northern Israel. And this is one of the kafars or the villages or kibbutz that is being cleared out. And people are being asked to move to safer areas. We are just being told that we're supposed to, as they can hear, apparently there is some movement that is happening. There are people rushing into their homes. We are also trying to rush into their home right now. So, situation here is extremely tense. Let me now try and show. This is the house. This is a safety door that has been shut. This is a door that's completely been shut down now as soon as those sirens were heard. And with a family, sir, once the siren goes off, this is a specially reinforced door that you've shut?
Yes, of course. It's good. So heavy. It's good heavy.
I want to show you this house. So it has a specially reinforced all metal door, all metal frame inside this door that's been shut. Ventilation point completely shut. The moment that rocket is fired from that side, how much time do we have here?
We need 15 seconds.
15 seconds.
To run to the Mamad.
Just 15 seconds.
Yes.
Just 15 seconds.
So you have only 15 seconds to run to this shelter. This is the bomb shelter in this house. It's actually a very well constructed bomb shelter which has specially reinforced concrete walls. Usually if walls are around 2 brick strength, which is about 9 inches here, it's more than 4 brick strength.
Yes. I think 20 centimeters.
20 centimeters. 20 centimeters is the thickness of the wall. Bulletproof glass, specially reinforced. Of course, they have air conditioning, for oxygen to be resupplied and for fresh oxygen to come in. There's machine, and it's also done manually because if you recall when Hamas terrorists had attacked southern Israel last time, though most houses have this mamad, as it's known as, or the special constructed bomb shelter, they really have to ensure to stay here for several hours. You have food, you have water, you have snacks, you have television, and also power backup till the time security reinforcements can come in. But you're unfortunately always living in harm's way. Gaurav Sawant in northern Israel for India Today.